Aruka-sensei, what exactly happened here? I just booted into the game, I was on that rooftop, I jumped over here, Aruka's just hanging out, and then there's the remains of what is probably 10? I started with 3. Um, okay, Aruka, what happened here? How did you kill a half dozen ninja bandits without doing any damage to the village? What happened? Anyways, hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Naruto ShinobiCraft. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I am feeling a lot better. What's going on? I kept doing a little bit of freeze-framing nonsense. And, game, are we okay? It already took me like 15 minutes to boot up the game for no apparent reason. Apparently we're just going to be having problems today. Maybe I should have restarted my computer before actually starting recording. Hopefully it will be fine. I might end up having to pause halfway through and just restart. But anyways, last time we started our exploration on our next tailed beast. So we summoned in another Aruka and we bought our next map. The map leading towards, that's the medical scroll, not the Ten Tails map. Tabi. Oh yeah, I didn't actually make it. I didn't use this map to find Tabi. I got the vague direction, and then when I was pretty close to it, just to make sure I was close enough that I could make it, because I was on a time constraint, I used the thing and then realized it was only like 1,000 blocks away and didn't need to do it at all. I just knew the vague direction I needed. So, Tabi, I completely forgot to deal with inventory stuff too. We know exactly where it is, we have it marked, we can teleport over there and beat the tailed beast at our leisure, and we probably are going to today. I do also want to get enough emeralds for another tailed beast map, which is probably just going to be a bunch more epic bags, because that's how we got those ones. But I need to deal with inventory stuff real quick before we go too far, because this is a mess. But anyways, also last time, we fought Kakashi and Naruto, the last two human opponents, leaving just the tailed beast that we need to recapture, or capture, period, as so far we have Son Goku captured, and we have Chome within us, and we keep turning into Chome, but we still need to capture Shukaku. We kind of one-shot it with the 8th gate and didn't get to actually capture it. And then it's 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9. So that's basically it. And I think you fight the 10 tails. I believe you still fight the 10 tails before it gets fused. Although I'm not 100% sure on that fact. But yes, also last time we hired a few new villagers. Like we have another butcher, another couple people just running around the village right now. Oh yeah, blacksmith, they ended up dying. He didn't know. I do not have any oh wait, I do have monster balls now. I forgot I emptied a couple of them for the opponents we fought last time, so we can actually capture him. But, yeah, as you could probably tell, my voice is not 100% working right now. I need to deal with inventory stuff real quick, and I might end up... It looks like it's evening itself out. I don't think I have to restart right now, but there's a decent chance we will. So let me deal with inventory stuff, and then I think we're going straight away to deal with Tabi, so 1 second. Okay, so I opened up a handful of bags, got 3 more emeralds, or more accurately 1 emerald and an emerald sword that I turned into 2. And I had an idea that sadly didn't really pan out. In the Mathiox mod in 1.7.10, when you get 2 pieces of DNA, that, for something you don't care about, you can go ahead and fuse them again to get another piece of random DNA. So I figured I'd try a couple of different ways to do that here, and sadly no luck. Although I suppose in the Mathiox mod, each DNA, you need to have a certain amount of intelligence that you only get via random, there's a random important item called an intelligence scroll or something like that. A world mystery, that's what it is. That gives you intelligence points, and then you need a certain amount of intelligence points per DNA, and DNA itself is already pretty rare. And then even with the DNA, there's only a random chance that you'll get something good. Like it might just give you fire or something, or there's a low chance you'll get a Kekkei Genkai. So yeah, it makes sense that one would let you fuse to get new random ones, considering how much random chance there's involved. This one, if you find and kill a Kabuto, you're getting a new Kekkei Genkai, so I guess it makes sense that it would be harder to get new ones out of it. But I figured it was worth a shot at least. Anyways, I think we're good to go. How are we fighting Matatabi? Matatabi? I'm gonna assume it's Tabi, as in Tabby Cat. I'm not entirely sure why I started calling it Tabe a moment ago. I don't think I've ever called it that before. Um, uh, hmm, what loadout do we want to use? Massive Rosin Shuriken is pretty effective against them. That will do big chunks of damage, but not too much that we can't control it, assuming I'm careful. Dust Release is a one-shot, so don't really trust that. Lava Release, spamming Scorching Rocks. We haven't tried that against an important opponent, so maybe. I don't think Bone Release is going to be very good. Bone Release is very good from the beginning, but as soon as you get some other powers, like the armor starts falling off, and like the bone attack from the ground is very effective if you can land it, but actually landing it against any of the bosses becomes super difficult. What have we not done? What have we not tried against a boss? I mean, technically speaking, we haven't dropped a meteor on anything. We just created a giant crater last time we dropped a meteor, and I have a feeling that's a one-shot, which we can't... There's a decent chance that if we use the Tensei... Chibaku Tensei Tengai Shinsei. The Tengai Shinsei is the one where you actually drop the meteor. That's probably just going to be a one-shot, which it's very difficult. Because we realized with the 8 gates that if we do one-shot the beast, we technically do have a chance to still get it. But that said chance is very short range. Where's this coming from? Oh yeah, at one point I did a slight test. Someone had an idea for manipulating white Zetsus to always drop their flesh. So I had spawned in a couple to look at their MBT data and try a couple of things. I think those were the remains of it. I didn't actually keep any of that flesh. I think I got 1 or 2 pieces from that test. That was a few days ago, but there were no important results, so I don't think I ever brought it up. And anyways, we okay, game? Oh no, what are we using? Oh, obviously Yang Release needs to be there, and we need to have the Tenseigan at least ready to activate. So, I mean, we can just have that in the hotbar, and I need to reacquire all the learning points for that. Oh, apparently I ran into a sorcery. Oh wait, no, maybe this is where I did my testing with the white Zetsu. Then what was that over there? No idea. I don't know. I'll go over there. I'll set up a loadout. I'm trying to think about what we haven't tried yet. And I suppose we haven't Rasengan'd and we haven't used Rasengan against a tailed beast, I think. And we also never did figure out how to do the Shadow Clone Rasengan like Naruto does. So, I suppose we can try that. That is something that I know you can do, but I never actually figured it out. So, trial by fire. Let's try and do it against a tailed beast, one of the best opponents we possibly can. So, let me wait to sleep, and let me head over there and try to set some stuff up for it. Oh yeah, I remembered what we were going to do. We were planning on beast bombing it, because we never actually got a chance to try out our full-form beast bomb before. That's right, that was part of the goal last time, but we ended up strapped for time so we couldn't do it. So, I guess that's what we're going to start this fight with. Let's turn on Lava Lightning Chakra mode, just for the extra boost. Did I reactivate? Stop activating the Tenseigan on me. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. So let's just fly. Tabi, can you slow down for a moment? And Beast Bomb. Let's just do it, shall we? Is it going to hit us again? Yes! Why? I cannot fire a Beast Bomb. It just hits us every time. What if I aim, like, straight forwards? Like, not down at all, basically. Okay, there we go. But it misses. Okay. Actually, maybe Chome is just a bad beast to have. There we go. Oh, that did nothing. Cool. Wow. I'm thinking Chome just doesn't work right. Oh, our punches do a bunch here. So the ability to fly, it is very slow flight at the... Ow. Sorry, Tabi. We're playing Keep Away. Or... I feel a little bit bad for this, actually. We're making a non-flying tailed beast just fly in the air, I guess. Oh, we actually have a decent amount of time into our form now. We'd stayed in there for quite a while. Oh, our attack boost while in Chome form is actually considerably higher than I realized. Okay, so now that's through. We obviously can't go back into beast mode for a few minutes anyways. What am I on? I am on body replacement. How does this work? Shadow Clone. Rasengan. Do I have to Rasengan then Shadow Clone? I don't know. Can I... There we go. Oh, wait, no, I got... I still have a Rasengan going, right? Oh, I just... Come on. Cool, you just apparently can't Rasengan Tabi? Hello? I have definitely run into it a few times. Like, the Rasengan is so cool, and it is very powerful if you can land it. The problem is actually landing it most of the time. Oh, I think our clone is still around and kicking. I think I saw it for a moment there. No, we still have our Rasengan, just cannot land it for some reason. Like, if it at least worked where, like, if you actually punched it reliably, it would activate the Rasengan. But no, you actually have to run into a mob most of the time, and I cannot land in its hitbox. Which is making it incredibly difficult to actually do this. Almighty Flight, or Almighty Push to Fly, rather. Okay. Okay, I am inside of Tabi. Just, can I please land a Rasengan? Game? Hello? This is silly. Wow, it will not let me Rasengan him. Like, okay then, whatever, that's a waste of time, because it's apparently just never going to work. Cool, whatever. I wanted to see it work, but the Rasengan will not land for some reason. Oh, I do have Lightning Chakra mode on. I was trying to figure out why I'm doing a little teleport slash, but I forgot I had it on. And I think our clone died pretty quickly. Like, it exploded when it tried to attack us. But that was weird. Like, try as I might, I ran into its hitbox like 17 times. It just will not activate a Beast Bomb, Rasengan for some reason. And I never actually got our, oh, there goes our cloak. Never actually reactivated, never relearned those skills, so that's off the table. What are we doing instead then? Beast form, did a little bit, but not actually with the Beast Bomb or anything. Oh, I never actually grabbed food. That's a mistake and a half. Monster Jerky's all I have. Sage mode, Rasen Shuriken. I tried going fancy with this and trying new skills to actually beat it, but apparently that is going poorly, so... Ow, rude. So, let's just go back to old reliable, shall we? I have a feeling I can probably survive long enough to get a Sage mode going. This one is the one that activates pretty quickly in comparison, so... And... Let's see. Why did it stop at 44? Or there we go. And you're just gonna keep blowing us up. As long as it's just basic fireballs and not a beast bomb, we're fine. A Beast Bomb, on the other hand, would hurt like getting hit with a truck. The other one worked perfectly fine. Let's try the Ultra Big Ball. Maybe it just wasn't big enough to actually activate on the hitbox. That might have been the case. We're still doing the animation like we have to Rasengan. Yeah, you apparently can just not use a Rasengan against Tabi. That's silly. That's so silly. Let me do it. And the game is broken. Cool. Game? Are we feeling okay? The answer is no. Wow, this is silly. Let me do the cool thing, game. Please let me do the cool thing. Like, this Rasengan is massive. It's literally in the name. It should be able to hit. Like, what is the point of this if you can't actually land it? And it just hit a random satyr that was on the ground instead. Or centaur, I guess, but still. Oh, that's so silly, game. Just let me do the cool thing. Whatever. Rasen Shuriken it is. You're not gonna die to this, but you're definitely gonna feel it. This Jutsu can one-shot Naruto, who has 1300 health. And that was after launching it at like 3 or something like that, so... Get him! Massive Rasen Shuriken. And it appears I might have broken the game again. Oh yeah, I forget. Do not launch this jutsu at max power. You get this result. Yeah, I appear to have made a mistake here. That did almost nothing. This fight is going weird and poorly. So, you know what? We're just going back to sword swings. Like, apparently, I'm trying to be fancy with it. That is not going well. Just win the fight in the way you know how. Just spam left click until the enemy just stops existing. That seems to always be a pretty effective way to do things. Do I have any other way to do this? It's not with Chakra Float not actually learned right now. I could spam that attack instead. Actually, I need to make sure I need to make sure Chakra Cloak, or the Tenshinhan Chakra Cloak, is actually ready to use here. Because that's pretty much my only way to guarantee that our ceiling doesn't go poorly. Because I need to make sure that I have a jutsu capable of knocking away and killing any mob that gets too close. Otherwise, we're just going to get interrupted. So, experience scrolls. 1, 2. Come on! What's with this silly lag today? Why is it extra bad? I'm clicking the mouse and it's just not working. Go away. There we go. We should be fine for another moment. It's starting to regen, but we're good for the moment. There's that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. And the rest go into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Anyways, Tenshinhan Cloak. This is a good way to get this done. I still dislike so much that I have to do that every time. Oh, was that lag that deactivated it, or was this just so much shorter time than I thought it was? Yeah, this is a good way to do it. Tenshinhan continues to be one of our most reliable damage dealers, of course. It is a very powerful dojutsu. Let's get a couple extra hits in with the sword, just to be safe. Oh, no. Oh, did Naruto just get one shot? Oh. I have no idea what just happened there. Oh. Even Naruto can't hit Tabi with the Rasengan, and that's his whole shtick. That's all he does. Oops, sorry. Are we good now? I don't know. I summoned the ghetto statue. We're in the ghetto statue's hand. Tabi just got attacked by a dragon. I think we're in sealing mode. Cool. Things are going a bit weird. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it goes back up to the health it was at before you start the sealing. That is good to know, at least. Resummon the ghetto statue. It is going to continue sealing once again. We can jump back on the ghetto statue. The dragons continue doing their thing. Sealing begins once again. 0.1%. Hopefully we don't accidentally mess that up again. Right now it's just Naruto around, which means we might actually get rescued again if something goes bad. Because that's what happened with Son Goku. But anyways, 30-minute timer begins. This went much worse than it really should have. Like, that should not have been this hard to actually get Tabi sealing. Like, I tried getting fancy with it, and this fight went so much poorer than it needed to. Anyways, I'll see you with updates occasionally for the next 30 minutes. But I think for right now, we should be fine. Oh no, I accidentally pressed the shift key, and it's been like 5 minutes. Aw, come on, me. I can't believe I just did that. What is the range on this, by the way? Like, is this close enough? No. Like, is there a way to do this where I'm not, like, within 5 blocks of it and I can't actually see anything around me? Because for the most part, more or less the entire thing gets blocked off by what I can see. I get a decent chunk of extra. Okay. Being on our ghetto statue gives us a decent chunk of extra attack range, but it makes it hard to see anything. And is that was close enough to activate the ghetto statue, but not to activate the dragons? That's weird. You can only activate that ghetto statue if there's dragons nearby. So it's strange. Let go of me. I can't believe I made that mistake. I don't even know why I pressed the shift key there. Let me go. Come on, let me go. There we go. We're resealing again. All those ninja bandits are stuck in a pit below us, and there's nothing too bad around us. We're technically slightly farther away from Tabi this time. So I can technically see a little bit more, but still not much. I can't believe I just did that. I don't even know what really just happened there. Anyways, I wasted like 6 minutes or something like that. I'll see ya again. Okay, so we're at the 50% mark now. That's pretty cool. I literally left for like 10 minutes to go get food and nothing happened. Yeah, so, yeah, we're just here waiting. Figured I might as well give a small... Yeah, that's the most exciting thing that's happened in the last 15 minutes. Yay! We might end up just cheating for some of these. Like defeating the beast and then using the command to seal them inside the ghetto statue. I'll probably do one more legitimately. But I don't know, this is conceptually cool, and if we had other players, we could do this a whole lot faster. But it's just 30 minutes of nothing. Like, we might get a boss here in a moment, but we haven't. And last time it was Itachi, who we could deal with just fine from a distance. Naruto helped out and came with the cool moments, but this time it's legitimately just nothing. So I don't know, we'll probably do one more tailed beast like this legitimately, but we might just start beating the tailed beast legitimately and then sealing them inside with the command, because this is a lot of nothing. Just a whole lot of time that could be spent doing other stuff. Anyways, I'll be back with another recap, probably in another 10 minutes. I don't know. The worst case scenario just happened and I was busy stuffing my face. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Hello, Otsutsuki. The cat is currently laying on my bed. My food is on the other side of my bed. I have to make sure she doesn't eat anything before trying to deal with this without pressing the shift key. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, 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 um, Lightning Chakra mode on. Uh, Lightning Chakra mode is on. Spam click, spam click, spam click. Uh, does the ghetto statue give out before I do? Or what gives out first? Otsutsuki, the ghetto statue, or me? I want to say it's Otsutsuki. Assuming I'm careful with this, I kind of wish my my Tenchigon cloak didn't just run out there. That would have made this a little bit safer. Where is no, not fire release. I want lava chakra mode on as well. Get the free damage over time on. Wow, this really was the worst case scenario, and I wasn't paying attention. I was looking off to the side eating, and then all of a sudden, I see lightning strike across my screen. Oh no. Oh, that sucked. Thank you, Ghetto Statue, for a whole bunch of extra attack reach, and thank you, Caliburn, for making hits a lot easier and doing a bunch of damage. I think we're good. Oh, Tsutsuki got stuck in a pit. That was our saving grace right here. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. That was the worst case scenario. Right there. And we still dealt with it. Not exactly unfazed, because the Ghetto Statue took a decent chunk of damage. But that was my lightning, not Otsutsuki's lightning. I thought another one immediately spawned in, which would not have been good. Obviously, apparently we can deal with it. Like, if I was a second sooner to realize and didn't get my Lava Chakra Cloak on, that would have been awful. Like, Otsutsuki very easily could have messed this whole thing up if I was paying any less attention than I was. Thankfully, I didn't leave my desk entirely. I brought my food with me. But now we're about 75% of the way through, meaning we have 10% is 3 minutes. We have a little under 9 minutes left. So that's decent enough, I guess. I'll see you in a little bit. Hopefully we don't see another Otsutsuki. Oh, that could have been terrible. Okay, only 2% left to go. No more surprise visits. Looks like that's a rogue puppet master. I can't fully see the name from here. Yeah, it looks like that's probably what it is, but not 100% sure. No more Otsutsukis, no other bosses. I love how in the first one, Itachi was probably one of the worst things I could think of, so he appeared. And Otsutsuki is... Itachi's probably like third worst, as far as things that'll auto-attack you. I think Kesame might be worse. But then we got Otsutsuki this time, but sealing Tabi into the mnemonic statue of the Outer Path's body. There we go, Tailed Beast number 2. And, yeah, technically speaking, that would have been done a couple minutes ago, but I paused to actually, paused to finish eating before we continued on. So, technically spent a few minutes longer than need be, but, we got there in the end. Hello, Naruto, you did good. Really? His Rasengans work just fine. I can literally activate them myself with my face. But no, we can't use it against a tailed beast. I'm not salty about that. What are you talking about? Anyway, /locate entity. Just to see it happen. Biju 2. Oh wait, no, Jinchuriki. Jinchuriki. List. There we go. Madatabe is sealed. Why is Son Goku no longer sealed? I'm sorry, what? /locate entity Biju 4. I... Hmm... Huh... Negative 84,000? Is that where he was last time? Where was Son Goku? Son Goku, that's Goku Hunt, Son Goku. No, this isn't where he was. Why exactly did Son Goku get released? Hmm. Fairly certain that's only supposed to happen if the Ghetto statue is actually destroyed. How was Son Goku released? The Ghetto statue never got destroyed. Hold on. What is that? 84,000, 80, basically negative 84,000, negative 84,000. So, let me put a marker out for, I can just do this, right? New waypoint. Come on. Negative, let's do 84, 500. Negative 84, 500. And Y 120 to make sure we're not in the ground. Wait, okay. So teleport over here. I think it's that one. I didn't actually rename it. Yes, this is the one. Son Goku. I'm about 1,000 blocks away, so I need to head this direction. Yeah, I need to head about 1,000 blocks this direction. I'll see you over there. Why exactly why has Son Goku been released? That's only supposed to happen if, huh? I'm fairly certain that's only supposed to happen if the Ghetto statue gets destroyed, right? We never destroyed the Ghetto statue. The Ghetto statue was just fine. Let me try and get over here. The world's being a little bit slow to load. 83, 400, so about 300 blocks that direction and 300 blocks this direction. Okay, yeah. So it's only going to take another moment. She should actually come into view in just a second. Why? There's Pirate Captain. 84, 100. Okay, so it's like 200 more blocks in this direction. Got it. Why have you been released? Explain to me, game, why Son Goku got released. What happened here? There was no reason for that. So we're cheating to put Son Goku back into the Ghetto statue. So we're gonna do that real quick. But I needed to explain how that happened. I need to double check how exactly you're supposed to release the tailed beast. Because I'm 90% sure it's supposed to be if the Ghetto statue gets destroyed. But we didn't destroy the Ghetto statue. The Ghetto statue was never hurt more than like maybe 1/10 of its health bar. 1 second, let me look into this, and then we're putting him back in via commands. So 1 second. Oh, hello, Hedon. I'm gonna try and get away from you real quick. Well, hi. Fancy seeing you here. You're not exactly what I was. Okay, I'm not gonna complain that there's now 3 Zenitsus for us to beat up, but why? Where exactly did you just come from? Anyways, I couldn't really find the info I was looking for. Did any of them drop the flesh? Or you did, cool. So we have at least 1 chance to get the Rinnegan right now. But I didn't actually find anything on releasing the Tailed Beast. I found something on releasing the Tailed Beast if it's in a player. So that you would do by we would do by hitting a player Jinchuriki with the Sealing Jutsu, the 9 Phantom Sealing Jutsu. But unless somehow the Ghetto statue used that jutsu on itself and it ate the Tailed Beast out of him, but that should have resulted in the Tailed Beast appearing. Like, that should have made Son Goku just appear in front of us. Like, apparently. It's supposed to summon the Tailed Beast so that it can be fought or sealed again within a different player or the Ghetto statue. I really have no idea why Son Goku was released from our statue. That doesn't make sense. I can't find any information on why that would have happened. So, yeah, we're putting Son Goku back in via command. I don't know if that will make this one stop existing, though. So all of that can go away like this. Anyways, the way this works, we go ahead and we do / locate entity, and then we do I think it's Jinchuriki, assign, this ghetto? 4, I think? And then if we go back to list, did that work? Do we have to do this demonic statue of the outer path? How does this command work again to automatically steal them in the ghetto statue? I'm 90% sure you can do it, but I don't remember the exact command, so I'm going to have to double check. I definitely do not have time to steal a second beast again. But still, why did you get released? It doesn't make sense. Let me figure out this command real quick. I think I can do this. I just need to remember how. Ow, what is that? Ow, it's an S-rank ninja. Go away. Thank you for the experience scrolls. Let me look up the command real quick. I know I can do this. Yeah. There we go. It took me forever to actually figure. Are you trying to steal? What are you doing? Are you trying to steal my chomei? I spent 10 minutes, maybe even 15 minutes, trying to figure out how to force Son Goku back into the statue, and it was just not working. Apparently, I needed to have the ghetto statue actually spawned in. You can see in here how many times I tried it, and just nothing was working. Anyways, if we do list again, for a second, I thought it was going to steal Chomei from us, which maybe that would work. If I summon this one, it definitely spawns in dragons, right? Like, okay, why did you spawn in those dragons before? Now you're not spawning in dragons. What if I take off the Tenshinhan? Okay, so I have definitely summoned this one. It is not going to attack me. No idea why it attacked me with a dragon a moment ago, but okay. But the ghetto statue now has the 2 tails and the 4 tails in it. Still not entirely sure how it lost the 4 tails to begin with, but whatever. Anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. But before we do, we have water and earth on us. / game roll. Nope. Doing this a silly way. There we go. I was pressing the button and it just would not work. Keep inventory false. Keep ninja experience false. Both set to false. That raises our chances to 20 and 10%. And nothing. Cool game. Thanks. Anyways, I need to fix those commands in a moment, but I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. I'll probably work on getting a bunch more emeralds, probably pick up another beast map between episodes, or as we start up next time. At this point, it basically is hunt for Kabutos to try and get a few more, to try and get more DNA, maybe check out a few more of the KGs. Can we just abbreviate that? You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, fight a few more Kabutos, fight a few more Zetsus, trying to get a hold of more flesh and get the Rinnegan and wood release. And then just fight the other 6-tailed beast and get them sealed away. Hopefully not have to keep cheating like that, because they just keep getting deleted from existence for some reason. Or deleted from our statue. But, anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Okay, so I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Star-Filled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you all so much for the extra support, and without further ado, take care, everybody.